Hello! Well, I'm back and it's time to try all the stuff from Japancrate that I'm actually going to try. Things I'm not going to try, not making the DIY kit right now. Although I kind of want to see which one of the cups I got, but that's not happening. Not trying the garlic flavored ramen because I'm not making ramen right now. Not trying popcorn because I know what popcorn tastes like. I had chocolate covered umebo before, so that's one that I don't need to try right now. And everything else is pretty much good to go. Give it a shot. We'll start with this guy. I have no idea what the flavoring on this is supposed to be. It's still kind of umebo. It's ringed. I mean, it's even got like the umebo character guy on it. So that made me think, related to umebo. But it also has that octopus on it. And that makes me worried. Because I don't really... Yeah, I can already smell the kind of vague seafoody scent. I'm not feeling I'm gonna like this. Here's what we get from this lovely package. It's got lots of flavor textures in it, but there's like this strong undercurrent to it that is kind of there's a very strong tomato base, but there's something else lying there too that is, I mean, I'm still tasting it. I just had that one and I'm still like, it's in my mouth right now. So, it's not completely negative. It's not matcha or clam soup potato chip flavored bad. But it's not completely positive. It's like 50-50. I'm not really thinking that it's going to be something I run back to. There was a lot of savory stuff in this box, if you didn't see the unboxing. Tons of savory stuff. The Pokemon thing is actually, it's kind of a rice cracker. And technically it's supposed to be banana shaped. It's corn potage flavor. So I think my problem with corn potage is that it's vaguely feed corny. It's not, it's like the corn that you would grind for corn flour rather than the corn that you would serve for food. It's what you would give to the cattle. And that's fine. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So I've got two more savories that I'm trying, and I think I'm going to go with the curry one first. Because I like curry. Curry is good. Ooh. It's an interesting curry scent. And you get these little twirlies. That's not hideous. I could deal with that. I've had something that tastes like this before. And I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. It's not a traditional... That's exactly what it is. I had a curry flavored popcorn mix. It's a very British curry. A little too heavy on certain spices that, yeah. But that's not bad. Barbecue Cheetos. Because, you know, Cheetos. If I don't like these, the kids at school will love them. The smell isn't really barbecue-y. When you take them out, they look like they've been dusted with something brown rather than like the orange of Cheetos. If this is what they consider barbecue, you know that there's a difference between barbecues. You know, you've got vinegar barbecues and you've got honey barbecues. This is definitely a honey barbecue. There is so much sweetness to that. So much sugary undertone to that barbecue flavor that, you know, it's definitely a, you know, like a honey or a brown sugar barbecue where, you know, you're trying to get some sweetness into your meat. But it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think before I do the sweet stuff, I'm going to open the beverage. And yes, I'm supposed to do this. The instructions are shake wildly. So, I shook wildly. And it's obviously not as carbonated. And when you pop it open, it's kind of yellowy white. I can see it in here, and it's very custardy colored. And that would be the reason you shake it. There is so much pulp in that. It's a very, very thin yogurt smoothie. I'm tasting the pineapple. I'm tasting the banana. Thin yogurt smoothie. And the reason that you shake it is because there's so much fruit pulp in the bottom. I'm almost chewing part of it. But that was to calm my palate so that I can move on to the sweet stuff. I have not had this particular Koala March. So I am going to try the Koala March because, you know, it's good to try new flavors. And Koala March is good. So if you've not had Koala March, where have you been? they're just little koala cookies, and there's a filling inside. This one is chocolate with a milk filling, and you can kind of see it's never thick the way it is in the pictures. You'd want it to be an Oreo, but it's in no way an Oreo. That chocolate is so chalky because the cookies are just chalky when you get Koala March. I'm sorry. The Koala March cookie is very chalky. The interior filling is very thin. It's not, you know, you either love them or you hate them. I like the strawberry ones. Even the white chocolate ones in the vanilla cookie are fine. Yeah. Chalky chocolate is never good. We've got two things that are marshmallowy. We got this guy, which is supposed to be blue, but mine is not blue. Mine is kind of pinkish. So, kinda, I'm not gonna eat this whole marshmallow. I'm just gonna take a bite of the marshmallow. And it's, you know, it's a twirl. You can take a little off. And hey, it tastes like a marshmallow. This one a little different. This is one of the two things that I get to eat the whole thing because it's so small. This is supposed to be like reverse hot chocolate rather than, excuse me, putting a marshmallow in hot chocolate. There's hot chocolate in the marshmallow. See? That chocolate layer was a little thin. Truthfully, the hard candy I got in the Wow Box tastes more like hot chocolate than this. Which is fine. I'm gonna do these guys next. I'm actually gonna go for the one in the middle, the white one, which is the original flavor. The pink is strawberry, the green is apple. But I never had these, so I want the original flavor. I want to see what it tastes like. And these are covered in sugar. Just doused in it. So the texture is putty-ish. It's not gummy, but it's not hard. It's putty-like. I feel like I could stretch it. And the taste is very similar. If I've eaten putty, I don't think I have. I picked original because I wanted to get the underlying taste concept for when I have the other two. And I'm understand it's kind of a rice paste kind of stuff that those are made out of, And you can kind of taste that, which is, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a great thing, but it's not a bad thing. The other one that I get to eat the whole thing is this little guy, this little jelly. I like lychee jellies, and when I was at Disney, I bought a whole bunch of fruit jellies in Epcot and just had them in the room, and they were like my evening snacks. Wow, that really does smell like flan, which is great. I like flan. If you've never had these suckers, you just pop it all in. Or you take a chunk out. It's like a little miniature flan jelly. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It would be nice if there was an actual layer of caramel there, but there wasn't. Because that's half the fun of flan, is that layer of caramel. But it has a very distinct flan taste. They've figured out that flan pudding and made it work. I'm good with that. I'm going to open my big wafer fish here. This is the strawberry version. Comes in a little tray so that it doesn't get destroyed. And you get this lovely little wafer fish. Wafer on both sides with a cream center. I should eat the tail rather than the head, shouldn't I? You can see the cream there. It's very airy. This is a snack that you could go through in a minute and be like, did I actually eat anything? Because it was all so air-filled. So, the last thing that I'm trying this round is the whistle candy. And I'm actually going to try to do the whistle. So this is grape ramune flavored. Wow, that is a real good whistle. I kind of like that. I'm not going to do that a lot because there are apartments here and I don't want to annoy people. But it's got the grape flavor that I love so much. So, all in all, not a bad batch of items from Japancrate. I'm still kind of feeling Japancrate gives me a lot of stuff that is kind of, you know what this is already. We're just sending it to you from Japan. Like popcorn. Come on. Step up your game a little bit. You get some really cool stuff, and then you get a whole bunch of this stuff that, you know, like, you've had it before. So, okay, well, that's actually the last food crate for this month. Loot crates are the only thing left for February, so I'll see you when loot crates come in. Have a good night. Bye.